Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now again we are back with some Forza Horizon 5 online races for you. Now as you can see we are in this Ginetta and I believe it's an A-class race. So I have to say, after seeing some videos by other people on Forza and the lobbies look like absolute carnage and chaos, I have to say, to be fair, that these races I've been playing have actually been quite fair. You get the odd like rammer who just loves to dive bomb things like that, but as you can see, some of the people just love smashing into walls. But I mean, people actually smashing into me rarely happens. So you know, whether something's changed, I'm not sure. Like I say, we are in 6th place, about 33% done into the race, and so far it's just trying to keep this car under control because this car loves to oversteer, but it is fairly quick on the straight. Though it's probably quite light, which probably makes it quite quick. And we skip ahead, and I mean, apart from this person that's literally just tried to like block me from going past, we get the overtake done. Now into 5th, of course, and we are coming up to a fairly flat out right-hander, probably in a more grippier car anyway. This is where I was scared of, these tight corners where something could just smash up on the inside of us. But 4th and 3rd there seem to be taking each other out, so we get the nice little double overtake, and someone does a little remix on the DJ decks, so puts us into 3rd, of course, with 2nd just up the road. However, someone's calling me on Teams, of course, but I'm not joking. Now we have to try and catch up to 2nd, but I don't really think that's a possibility with it literally being in the race now. Anyway, we'll jump into the next race and see how we go on. Oh, here we go. Old dancing. Let's see what people do for their dancing emotes. Anyway, next race is a B-class 700 race in the wet, so this will be fun. Actually, quite a few cars to choose from. So, I mean, I didn't look right, and there's probably some better choices, but I choose the Impreza. This one looks to be an oval race, so I think we will fast forward at some point, as it's the same thing, of course, going left. Anyway, we're in 1st, so you get a good launch 4-wheel drive and whatnot. And the only problem with this car is it's slow, obviously it being B-class. So I think we'll fast forward, and as you can see there, that Honda Integra or whatever it is, and that car just went past. Do love a smoke machine. Same with the Audi there. It's a deployable smoke machine, of course. And last lap we went from 1st to 4th, so I guess not a bad result considering this car is slow AF. Back again with the dancing, of course. I love it. We've got Lionel Messi over on the right as well. Anyway, next is a sprint race, again in the Subaru. So, good launch, again, 4-wheel drive. So, we're starting 6th, move up a position into 5th, of course, and then lose a position back to 6th. So, you know, just an average start, I guess. Now, again, all the smoke machines are, of course, coming out to play, which is great, of course. Block opponents from actually seeing. So we are in 4th. We made up 2 positions. Actually back into 5th now. Actually back into 6th. This guy, bad straight F. The car is very quick. The Honda Integra or Acura Integra, as you can see, just lets off all the smoke, and we move up 2 positions there, so we're into 5th. Now 36% done, and just got to try and maintain as much speed as possible through these corners, which again is probably quite hard. This car is quite slow, and we have to just try and find the speed from somewhere. So with fourth, which there must be something wrong with how it calculates its positions, if it's a delay at all, which I believe it is. But you know, the two people in front, you know, smashing it out. He just smashes through some things. Anyway, we get the old high-speed collision predicted, so we move up into another position, so into P3 now. And like I say, these races are fair. They're kind of fair, and a lot of people are like smashing out the way and, you know, ramming me. Like that could have been like a total side swipe into me, but it wasn't. But anyway, move back into P4, and we're near the end of the race, about 77% done, now up to 90% done. Anyway, I see an opportunity. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to be catching, and it looks like I'm catching, but I think the end of the race was just too short there.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Now, a lot of people in this race, 10 people, now starting P9. Straight away, just flying through ghosts. It's like an episode of Ghostbusters. And 3 laps, so it's a circuit race on a closed piece of road. And we get a few positions made up, so we're actually in fourth. A lot of front wheel drive cars, getting like banged around and smashed up there. But we're now in P3, so we made up a fair few spots. The bad straight F guy there, he just smashes into the wall, so we actually move into P2 now, and P1 is obviously all the way up there in the distance. But as you can see from the left, the mini map, the bad straight F guy, he's literally always on my tail, literally pretty much tailgating me at this point. Very, very quick car, so applying the pressure, of course, is what he's doing, hoping I would fumble. But to be fair, this 4-wheel drive Subaru, very grippy, quite good in the corners, just very slow on the straights. But we've got to try and maintain and do something, and just keep the speed, which is obviously probably the most important thing with a slow pace car. Anyway, again, still in P2, lap 2. These laps are about just over a minute long, so not long races, but brake too much there, go too deep into the corner. He gets the overtake done, so into P3. Now, at some point, we are now up. Actually, no, we're on the last lap. For some reason, first place just vanishes and disappears. So actually moves us up to P2, which is good. Obviously, the deployable smoke screen there in front doing its job. A lot of smoke machines have been bought with Forza Horizon 5 copies of the game. Obviously, I didn't get that DLC, so not too sure where mine is. But P2 from the bottom half of the grid is a good result. Now, hopefully, we can catch up to P1. He's only really just in front. If I don't make the same mistakes, anyway, we'll fast forward and come to the last couple of corners, and as you can see, I'm actually gaining on position 1, and I mean, I don't know, let's have a look at the result. Second. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.